a crazy thing. The music industry, when you think about it, it's, you get paid essentially for writing about your feelings, for telling people about your view on relationships, on the world, on your relationship with the world and things in the world. That's a crazy thing that I get paid to do that. And I think that's something that, as an artist, I really try to honor with a lot of the material that I do put out. I try to ensure that I am trying to say something with every song that is going to mean something to someone. It doesn't have to mean something to everybody, but as long as it means something to someone, I think that I've done my job correctly. That for me is my take on what I'm doing and why I do this. Ever since I can remember, I knew I was destined to do something. And I used to wonder if my friends would feel the same way. And I'd try and ask them, but being so young, I didn't quite know how to put it into those terms. But I used to wake up with the same feeling every day from as early as I can remember, that I knew I was destined to do something. I just didn't know what it was. And it wasn't until I hit my teenage years that I really focused in and honed in on the creation of music. It was something that really spoke to me above all else, above all other things. It was really music that I loved with a passion and something that I really wanted to make my own attempts at creating. And so from that, it was really, it was just a natural progression for me to just really start to give as much of my time into it as possible. And so I devoted every moment free that I could to create music. And it's still the same today. It's the same as what it was back when I started. It's all about creating as much music as possible, creating as much art as possible. And I think that's the really cool thing about music, is that it's art, it's expression, and that's something that I've had to remember and I keep in my mind at all times, is that it's about expressing myself. And that always changes about what I want to express, but the aim is the same, to express and to speak something into the world. What I love is how connected things are and how so many people are now just doing things for themselves. You've got superstar sensations who have basically created these massive social media followings, and they did it all by themselves. There are guys who have become overnight sensations just by putting themselves out there and putting their ideas out there and learning and understanding technology and applying that to what they want to do. I think that's amazing. It's a very special time to be alive. That's the absolute truth. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how, as technology progresses, how that's going to progress our music, how that's going to progress our fashion, how that's going to progress our social conscious, and how we interact with each other, and how we also represent ourselves and put ourselves out to other people. I'm PT, and this is my perspective.